Let me start with something that sounds wrong at first. Being rich is easy. Staying wealthy is rare. Most people mix these two words up, thinking they mean the same thing. They don't. Not even close. And if you chase the wrong one, you'll spend your whole life working and still feel insecure. I've met rich people who panic when the market dips. I've met wealthy people who don't even check the news. That's the difference. Being rich is about income. Being wealthy is about control. Rich is loud. Wealth is quiet. Let me explain. A rich person usually has high cash flow, big salary, big business revenue, big months, but that money has a habit of leaving just as fast as it comes in. Luxury cars, big houses, lifestyle inflation, and most importantly, dependence. A rich person often depends on continuing to work. If the job stops, the lifestyle cracks. Wealthy people are different. Wealth doesn't ask you to wake up every morning and prove yourself again. Wealth is what stays when you stop showing up. That's the first real difference. No one tells you. Rich people earn money. Wealthy people own systems. Here's a real example. A top surgeon making a huge salary is rich, but if they stop operating, their income stops. Now, someone who owns a chain of medical clinics, that person is wealthy. Same industry, completely different power dynamic. Rich people focus on how much they make this year. Wealthy people focus on what they own 10 years from now. Now, let's talk about stress, because this is where the truth really shows up. Rich people are often stressed. They worry about losing income, keeping up their status, maintaining appearances, and staying relevant in their field. Wealthy people worry about different things. They worry about protecting their assets, preserving their time, and passing value forward to the next generation. A rich person asks, "How much did I make this month?" A wealthy person asks, "How exposed am I if something breaks?" That mindset shift changes absolutely everything. Here's another uncomfortable truth for you. Rich people buy things. Wealthy people buy time. A rich person buys a luxury watch to show off. A wealthy person buys back their calendar so they own their day. A rich person flexes their success. A wealthy person designs their freedom. You don't see wealthy people rushing everywhere. They move slowly because nothing is chasing them. Now, let's talk about money behavior. Rich people tend to spend first and save whatever is left over. Wealthy people allocate their money first to investments, to assets and then spend what's left. So one habit alone completely separates the outcomes. A rich person asks, "Can I afford this?" A wealthy person asks, "Does this purchase make me more independent in the long run?" It's a huge difference in thinking. And here's another thing nobody likes to admit. Rich people are visible. Wealthy people are positioned. Rich people want to be seen winning. Wealthy people want to be hard to replace. Rich people chase applause. Wealthy people chase leverage. They want leverage of capital, time, people, systems, and knowledge. That's why wealthy people don't panic during downturns. They're not reacting. They're repositioning. They see opportunity where others see crises. Now, here's the part most people get wrong. They think wealth is just about having more money. It's not. Wealth is about how long your money can survive without you. If your entire lifestyle collapses the moment your primary income stops, you are rich at best, you are not wealthy. Wealth means your bills are paid, whether you work or not. It means your money grows even when you're asleep. It means your future doesn't depend on next month's paycheck. That is real security. And here's something from experience, not theory. Most people never become wealthy because they chase the feeling of being rich. They chase the dopamine hit, the validation from others, the constant lifestyle upgrades. Wealth doesn't feel exciting in the beginning. It feels boring. It's repetitive. It's unsexy. Buying assets instead of shiny new upgrades isn't glamorous. Reinvesting your profits instead of flexing on social media isn't fun. Saying no to a big purchase when you know you can technically afford it feels kinda stupid. Until one day, it doesn't. Until one day, you look at your expenses and they don't scare you. Your time finally feels like it belongs to you, and money stops being an emotional roller coaster. That's when you realize wealth isn't about having more. It's about having enough, permanently. Here's the final difference, and this one matters the most. Rich people think in years. Wealthy people think in generations. Rich people ask, "How do I grow fast?" Wealthy people ask, "How do I not lose what I've built?" Because, at higher levels of finance, survival matters more than speed. That's why old money often looks boring. That's why the quiet investors usually win in the long run. That's why real wealth doesn't need motivation videos to keep going. So if you're building your life right now, remember this. Don't aim to look rich. Don't aim to sound rich. And definitely don't aim to feel rich. Aim to be unshakable. Aim to own things that don't need you to show up every single day. Aim to build income that doesn't beg for your time. Aim to design a life where money is a tool you use, not a leash that holds you back. Because being rich is temporary. Wealth is when your past decisions keep paying you. Long after you've stopped chasing, that's the difference. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content like this. See you in the next one.